I'm going to tell you exactly how I charge $2,500 per website and how I build them fast enough that it's genuinely worth my time. No degree, no office, no employees, just me, a laptop, and an AI tool that does the heavy lifting. If you've been thinking about making money online and every other method feels like a scam, this one isn't. This is a real skill, real clients, real money. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. My name is Drew. I run a web development and digital systems agency out in regional New South Wales, Australia, called ExpandYourScope. I work with trades businesses, service businesses, local operators, the kind of businesses that are good at what they do, but invisible online. I started this less than 2 years ago. I quit my job to do it full time, and the reason it works, the reason I can charge $2,500 a job and actually get paid is because most of these businesses have never had someone sit down with them and actually show them what they're missing. That's what I do, and today I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same thing. So here's how this actually works. I'm going to break it into 3 major parts: finding clients, building the site, and charging what it's worth. Part 1, finding clients. Most small businesses in Australia, tradies, cleaners, landscapers, mechanics, accommodation places, have either no website or a website that looks like it was built in 2009 and hasn't been touched since. These are not hard to find. You Google any local service in any town, within 2 minutes you'll see businesses with no Google presence, no reviews, no proper site. That's your client. They don't know that every week potential customers are Googling them, finding nothing, and calling their competitor instead. You don't need to cold call hundreds of people. You need to find businesses like that, reach out with a specific observation, not do you need a website, but I looked up your business and noticed you're not showing up when people search for their service in their town. I can fix that. Can I show you what I mean? That's a different conversation. That's a conversation that gets responses. Part 2, building the site. This is where most people think it gets complicated. It doesn't, not anymore. I use an AI-powered platform that lets me build a professional website or a full custom web application in a fraction of the time it used to take. I'm talking hours, not weeks. The platform handles the technical side. I handle the strategy, the content, the client relationships, and all the specific features included in that website. I'll be doing full walkthroughs of exactly what I do and the exact tool that I use in up-and-coming videos. But the point is, the barrier to entry for building quality websites in 2026 is lower than it ever has been. The people charging $500 for a basic template and disappearing are getting replaced. And the people who can walk in, diagnose a problem, and deliver a real solution are getting paid well. That's the positioning shift here. You're not a website builder, you're someone who fixes a revenue problem. Part 3, charging what it's worth. $2,500 sounds like a lot until you put it into context. If a plumber is losing 3 jobs a week because customers can't find them online, that's potentially $3,000 to $5,000 in lost revenue every single week. Your $2,500 website pays for itself in less than 7 days if it works. So when someone says that's expensive, you don't defend the price. You ask them, how many jobs a month do you think you're losing right now because people can't find you? Let them answer that. The conversation changes. My standard setup is $1,800 to $2,500 to build, and then $150 a month ongoing for hosting, updates, and support. That reoccurring income adds up fast. 5 clients on retainer is $745 a month for work I've already done. Not to mention, these updates can take you literally 5 minutes to do, and that's $150. The margin is absolutely insane. Let me give you a real example of how this plays out. I had a client, a service business in regional New South Wales, good at what they do, been operating for years, but online, practically invisible. No Google ranking, minimal web presence, nothing that would make a customer pick them over a competitor. I reached out, showed them exactly what I was seeing, where they were losing visibility, what their competitors were doing better. Didn't pitch a website, I pitched a solution to a specific problem they already knew they had. They signed on. We completely rebuilt their digital presence, a new site, proper SEO setup, Google Business optimized. Within 60 days, they were ranking on page 1 for their main search terms in their area. That's the job. Find the gap, fix the gap, get paid for fixing the gap. And the reason why I can do that faster and more profitably than most agencies is the AI tools I use to build and deploy sites. What used to take weeks of back and forth now takes hours. That margin is where the money is. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Web development as an income stream is not new. What is new is the tools available right now that make it accessible to anyone willing to learn how to use them. The gap between someone who knows how to use AI tools to build websites and someone who doesn't is getting wider every single month. The opportunity isn't to become a developer. The opportunity is to become the person in your area who actually shows up, solves the problem, and gets paid for it. In my next video, I'm going to do a full walkthrough. I'm going to open the AI platform I use, pick a real business type, create a fake name, bio, and all details for the business, even a logo to put into the site, and then build the complete professional site on screen from scratch. You literally see how fast all of it actually is and what the output actually looks like. If that's something that you want to see, subscribe, because that's coming soon, and it's going to be the most practical video I put out. And if you've got questions, drop them in the comments. What industry are you thinking about targeting? What's stopping you from getting started? I read everything and I'll answer. Hit subscribe if you want to follow along. I'm documenting all of this, the clients, the builds, the income as it happens. No editing out the hard parts. I'll see you in the next one.